Good day to all of you. Myself Savanta Jagwan Bhaskar, working as assistant professor in Shankar College of Agriculture Engineering Mirazgaon, applied by Mahatma Phule Krishi Vidyapit Rahuri. Now today we're going to discuss on the topic that is sowing and planting equipments in agriculture sector. So number first, sowing methods. Sowing is placing seeds in soils to have good germination in field. More precisely, seeds can be generally sown into soil by maintaining a planting depth of about 2 to 3 times the size of seed. On sowing, the following aspects should be fulfilled. Number first, correct amount of seed per unit area, correct depth at which seed is placed in soil, correct spacing between row to row and plant to plant. Sowing methods. Broadcasting. Broadcasting is the process of random scattering of seed on the surface of seed beds. It can be done manually by using hand. After the spread of seeds, the planting equipment is then used for covering the seeds with soil. The person is broadcasting that seed over the soil surface. This one is called as broadcasting method. Covering seed with soil by planking method. The person is used this implement which is attached to the bullock and operating in the soil. Dibbling. Here is shown dibbler. Dibbling is the process of placing seeds in holes made in seedbed and covering them. In this method, seeds are placed in holes made at a definite depth at fixed spacing. The equipment used for dibbling is called as dibbler. Drilling. Drilling consists of dropping the seed in furrow lines in continuous flow and covering them with soils. Equipments used in drilling. Number first, this can be done by using plough, which is animal drawn seed drill, or specified by sometimes used to tractor to operate that plough, which is called as plough drilling. For the case of plough, animal drawn seed drill machine is the one in which seed metering is done manually by operator. The drill consists of furrow openers, funnel for feeding the seeds, seed pipes for connecting funnels with pipes. For operation, the seed is fed by operator manually in the funnel and is dropped in furrow created by the opener. Seed dropping behind the plough. It is very common method used in villages. It is used for seed like maize, beans, peas and wheat. A man drop seed in furrow walking behind the plough which is to be penetrated inside the soil. Transplanting. Transplanting consists of preparing seedlings in nursery and then planting those seedlings in prepared field. It is commonly done for rice, that is called paddy, vegetables and flowers. Equipment used for transplanting is called as transplanter. See here, this is transplanter which is used to cultivate the paddy in rice field. Hill dropping. In this method, seeds are dropped at fixed spacing and not in continuous stream. Thus, the spacing between plant to plant in row is constant. Seed dropping can be done manually by hand or mechanically using special designed machines. Number first, manually. This done by hand picking of seed and placing direct into the drilled hole. See here, these two persons are using this manually operated drilling machine to place the seed inside the soil. Mechanically, this done by machine where seeds are dropped in equal spacing. The equipment below is seed dropper for hill dropping method. The seeder in action, first dropping seeds, then basket like wheels roll over the seed, covering it with soil and tamping it down. See here, this one is the mechanical operated drilling machines. Seed drill. Seed drill is a machine for placing the seed in continuous flow in furrows at a uniform rate and at a controlled depth with or without arrangement of covering them with soil. Functions of seed drill. Seed drill performs the following functions. Number first, to carry the seeds to open furrow to an uniform depth, to place the seed in furrows in an acceptable pattern, to cover the seeds and compact the soil around the seed. Components of seed drill. A seed drill with mechanical seed metering device mainly consists of frame, seed box, furrow opener, covering device, and transport wheels. Frame. The frame is usually made up of iron with suitable brushes and brackets. The frame is strong enough to withstand all types of load in working conditions. Seed box. It may be made up of mild steel sheet or galvanized iron with suitable cover. Covering device. It is a device to refill a furrow after the seed has been placed in it. Transport wheel. There are two wheels fitted on the main axle. The wheels have suitable attachment to transmit power to operate seed dropping mechanism. Driller. Pointed end that is used to drill a hole for seed, and to machine is a point where seed enters the soil. This is the seed drill. Metering mechanism. The mechanism of seed drill or seed fertilizer distributor which delivers seed or fertilizer from the hopper at selected rate is called a seed metering mechanism. Seed metering mechanism may be of several types. Number first, Pluto type seed metering mechanism, internal double run type, cup feed type, cell feed mechanism, brush feed mechanism, auger feed mechanism, picker wheel mechanism, star wheel mechanism. Number first, Pluto type feed type metering mechanism. Here is shown figure of that Pluto feed type mechanism, and they are given the parts name. Number first, here is shown seed entry, drive shaft, sliding cutoff, adjustable flap, seed dropping housing, sliding the shaft, adjust roller exposure to the seed fluid roller. It is a seed metering device with adjustable fluid roller to collect and deliver the seed into seed tube. Fluid feed type mechanism consists of a fluid feed wheel, feed roller, feed cutoff, and adjustable gate for different size and shape of seed. Internal double run type. Here is shown the image of that internal double run type metering mechanism. It is a seed metering device in which this feed wheel is provided with fine and coarse ribbed flanges. It consists of discs mounted on spindle and housed in casting fitted below the sections. Cup feed type mechanism. It has shown the figure of that cup feed mechanism metering mechanism and their name of part. Number first is a hopper, number second is a shutter cup disc, and number third is a delivery tube. Is the mechanism that consists of cups of spoons and periphery of vertical rotating disc which picks up the seed from hopper and delivers them into the seed tube. It consists of seed hopper which has two parts. Number first, upper one is called as gain box and lower one is called as feed box. Brush feed mechanism. It is a mechanism in which a rotating brush regulates the flow of seed from the hopper. The following is the diagram of brush feed mechanisms. Here, this one is the diagram of brush feed mechanism. In this brush feed mechanism shows the various parts as well as the flowing movement of seeds from upper section to lower section and how their brush feed mechanism works. Cell feed mechanism. Here is shown the figure of cell feed mechanism and their parts name: active layer, semi-active layer, and passive layers. It is a mechanism in which seeds are collected and delivered by series of equally spaced cells on the periphery of a circular plate or wheel. Auger feed mechanism. It is a distributing mechanism consists of an auger which causes a substance to flow evenly in the field through an aperture at the base or on the side of hopper. Picker wheel mechanism. It is a mechanism in which vertical plate is provided with readily projected arms, which drops the large seeds like potato in furrow with the help of suitable jaws. Furrow openers. Furrow openers are provided in seed drill for opening the furrow before dropping the seeds. The seed tube conducts the seed from feed mechanism into boot from where they fall into furrows. Types of furrow opener. Different types of furrow opener. Number first, shaft type. Second, showy type. Third, disc type. Disc type is again classified in two types, that is single disc type and double disc type. Shovel type furrow openers are widely used in seed drills. Shovel type openers are best suited for stony and root infected soils. Shower type, it works well in trachy soil where the seed beds are not smoothly prepared. They are made from two flat pieces of steel welded together to form cutting edges. It is specially suited for black cotton soil. Shoei is made of carbon steel having minimum carbon content of 0.5% with minimum thickness of 4 mm. Disc type furrow openers, there are two types of disc furrow openers. Number first is single disc type and number second is double disc type. Single disc type furrow openers are found suitable where plant debris or trash mulches are used. It is a furrow opener consists of one concave disc and set at an angle while operating shifts the soil to one side, making a small ridges. The disc is kept clean by two scrapers. Double disc type furrow openers. In double disc type furrow openers, there are two flat discs set at an angle to each other. The disc open a clean furrow and leave a small ridges in the center of sections. See here types of furrow opener. Here is shown the shower type, second one is the hoe type, and third one is the shovel type. Furrow opener consists of shovel, seed tube, boot for seed and fertilizer. Shovel, it is made up of carbon steel having carbon content of 0.5% and minimum thickness of 4.0 mm. Shovel type for opener of 100 to 200 mm size are used on seed drills. Second, seed tube. It is a tube which carries the seeds from the metering device to boot. Boot. It is a part of sowing machine which conveys the seed or fertilizer from delivery tube to furrow. Thank you, friend. In the next part of this seed drill, we will see the calibration process.